What's up, Go To Ones? Frank from Go To Guild here, checking out Marissa Meyer's new startup. Well, actually, I don't think it's that new. It's some years old. Called Sunshine. I briefly skimmed this article. Seems like this reporter is not impressed, but I'm a Marissa Meyer fan, so I'm gonna see what it is. Introducing Shine. Sunshine is the name of the company. Shine is, I guess, one of the apps. Easy, intuitive group photo sharing. Flawlessly organized events. What? Those seem like two very separate and distinct things. But, okay. I'm looking at these images. Look, AI generated. So there's event invites, and there's also AI, like these are like AI photos for events for these two. And then these, I don't think this is a real photo. It's kind of hard to tell because the pictures are small. Um, yeah. Um, in terms of the hero, I guess there's still, you can kind of count this because you're seeing it. Um, some logos. Our products making the mundane magical, getting your contacts in order. Um, so I guess sometimes a lot of the commentary I have on here is that um, people don't give specifics about what the apps do, but I do think it is important to frame what you do in the greater context. That needs to happen at the beginning because there's no other time to do it. Um, so I think it's good to have a kind of general idea of this is what we care about as a business and then go into the specifics um, as much as you can. You need both components. So this one, photo sharing and events and contacts, like there's could be something cool with those things, but I don't really fully know how they come together. Um, so although it's descriptive, group photo sharing, cool. I know the basics that that's something that you do. Like I don't really, that's not going to give me much of a idea. So I'm going to give it a 7. Um, Event invites. Damn, my bad. Let me see the rest of this page. Getting your contacts in order, never forgetting a birthday, always getting or sharing the photo. These are the little everyday things that we think cleverly applied AI can make a huge difference. Our portfolio of apps aims to make the mundane magical. Okay, now I see. Um, okay. What is Sunshine? To create advanced technologies that make mundane tasks effortless, free up your time, make it easier to be thoughtful. At Sunshine, we are passionate about making the mundane magical. They've said this so many times. Mundane magical, mundane magical. Building everyday apps that put people first and quietly solve problems using sophisticated technology, especially AI. As we build our portfolio of apps, we'll continue to bring AI to everyday tasks like contact management, birthdays, photo sharing, event organization, and more. These are problems and things that have been around for a long time. There's a ton of companies that have tried different ways of contact management, birthdays, photo sharing. I do think there is space for a new type of Facebook that isn't Facebook. So maybe the strategy would be to do, um, an app that is kind of segmented and has like 4 or 5 different apps. I think one function per app is kind of ideal generally, and people are used to that. So if there's like a network within Sunshine that does that, I think it's a worthy pursuit. I haven't really seen any of the app yet or any of these apps that they're talking about, so I don't know if it gives you a better experience or not. It's very text heavy on this page. The images are way too small. I cannot see them. I don't know if it's my resolution or something. No. Yeah, I'm not really getting to experience the app as much. Photos, contacts, who we invite here. Who we invite where and when are among the most personal data that any of us have. This is why Sunshine, we take our privacy seriously. Yeah, yeah. Um, hmm. So let's just look at these things. Great context can be life changing. Remove duplicates. Common, like if that's the first feature you're gonna lead with, remove duplicates. Like that's not. So what? I mean, I think Google does that, don't they? Google Contacts. Ensure that all your contact data is up to date. Figure whose info you're missing. Get started. Um, I don't know. The design of this just looks very plain. Um, Name completion, merge duplicate, lookup addresses, identify company, find LinkedIn. Yeah, I mean those are all cool things. Um, they just seem like basic features, like what's it, contactually had an app for that kind of stuff. Birthdays, I'm not downloading an app just for birthdays. Never gonna happen. Um, you're hiring. It's my breakfast. Um, should should hire me. Come on, let's product market this thing. Um, yeah, I'm trying to balance like analyzing the page versus the actual apps and how the apps are, like what the apps do. I'm just not seeing a whole lot of. There's no like killer features. Like I'm not feeling that. It just seems like if this site was out 10 years ago or like 5 years ago, you still wouldn't be like that blown away. It seems like a lot of these are kind of standard features for apps in those spaces. Um, like there's a photos app, but I don't know which one is the photo one. Group photo sharing. So let's just look at this. Intuitive group photo sharing. Curate albums. Works flawlessly with events. Yeah, I mean, my experience with Google Photos is that they categorize them into albums pretty easily. So yeah, there's just not enough of either differentiating on the product side, or maybe it's just not communicated well on this page. But I kind of see why you'd see this and not be super impressed. But um, you know, I would never bet against Marissa Meyer though, personally. There's probably some magic under there, so hopefully they get to it. But in terms of this page, um, page is very text heavy. The images are too small. Um, I don't think they're focusing on the right parts of what makes it interesting. Like seems to be the whole pitch. It's like we're gonna do like a very very basic apps, but we're gonna apply AI to it. Um, yeah, I mean that's just like a very basic pitch. It's not gonna convert somebody. It's like, oh, you're gonna do AI on like this very basic thing that I already do, and it's not really that much of a problem for me. Like, I don't think that's the compelling part. Um, Maybe the compelling part is once you have these in the network, it makes your life a little bit easier. But yeah, overall, I'm gonna give this page. I really feel like the page was worse than the hero. So I'm gonna give it a 6.5. Um, Definitely rooting for it, but yeah. So far, I'm not seeing like the magic on the product side, and there's a part of like doing product marketing and that it's just if the product isn't that interesting, there's like not a lot you can do to just like spice it up. Um, like every app is supposed to make mundane tasks effortless, free up your time, make it easier to be thoughtful. Like, okay, so how? Like, what exactly is the feature that's doing that? Like, I don't know. It seems like a lot of the features are kind of old school stuff that maybe it's just like a foundation for something bigger. I don't know. I'm giving a lot of grace because she seems pretty smart. So, we'll see. I wish her the best. If you want to check this out, go to sunshine.com. She knows how to buy a domain name. That's a good one. Sunshine.com. As always, check us out. Go to guild.com if you need product marketing feedback. You want us to collect customer interviews on your behalf and use that in your marketing. That's what we do. Brush your teeth, walk in the corner. Denbo out.